Okay, B&B fans, let's huddle up. We need to talk about the elephant in the room. Or should we say, the legendary villain who might not be in her grave? Just when we thought we'd said our final goodbyes to the fiery, unforgettable Luna Noor, a theory is exploding across the internet that's too delicious, too shocking, and too perfectly soapy to ignore. What if Luna isn't really dead? And what if the one person who masterminded the entire heartbreaking hoax is the one woman we all thought was 6 feet under, her grandmother, the infamous Sheila Carter? Take a deep breath. We know it sounds like a wild fantasy, but stick with us. The clues are adding up, and the possibility is sending shivers down our spines. If there's anyone in the fictional universe of Los Angeles who could orchestrate a deception this grand, you better believe it would be her. Sheila doesn't just bend the rules, she sets them on fire and uses the ashes to create a new identity. The Case of the Missing Body, a soap opera staple. Let's rewind to the tragic scene that left us all sobbing into our tissues. Luna, in a state of utter despair, runs into a foggy, storm-swept road and is struck by a car. It was a devastating, final feeling moment. We saw the impact, we heard the screech of tires, and we felt the collective gasp of the Forrester and Spencer families. But here's the thing that keeps nagging at us, the classic soap opera loophole we all know and love. No one ever saw her body. That's right. In the chaotic aftermath, with first responders swarming and rain pouring down, the official word was that Luna was gone. But did we see a coroner, a definitive identification, a peaceful, final shot of her in a hospital bed? Nope. It was all reported and confirmed through a haze of grief and confusion. As one sharp-eyed fan perfectly theorized on social media, as luck would have it, a woman resembling Luna had been thrown from her car and died at the scene with injuries making a certain identification difficult. Isn't that just the most convenient, most Sheila-esque piece of luck you've ever heard? Sheila's master plan, a grandmother's twisted love? So, where does Sheila fit into all of this? Think about it from her perspective. Sheila's entire existence is a monument to survival. She's died before. She's come back from the brink more times than we can count. What if from the shadows, she saw her own flesh and blood, Luna, trapped in a web of family drama, heartbreak, and pain? What if she decided that the only way to truly save her granddaughter was to make everyone believe she was lost forever? This wouldn't be an act of malice, but a warped, twisted act of love. In Sheila's mind, she could be giving Luna the ultimate gift, a clean slate, a new life, free from the pressures of the fashion empires, the complicated romances, and the constant scrutiny. How could she pull it off? Well, as another fan brilliantly speculated, Sheila, or even Luna herself, could have put something of Luna's in a random traffic accident victim's pocket, especially if the car accident was so extreme that the victim's face was mangled. It's dark, it's grim, but it's also utterly plausible in the world of B&B. With Remy potentially involved as an unwitting pawn or a coerced accomplice, the pieces of the puzzle start to fit together with terrifying precision. The fans are not convinced. The power of the audience. The internet is absolutely buzzing with this theory, and the fans are not buying the official story for a second. The comment sections are a battlefield of logic and hope. One viewer, playing devil's advocate, wrote, "Luna was pulverized by running in front of a car. Responders would have seen her dead body on the ground. Draw a white chalk line around it. Luna is dead. But for every skeptic, there's a hopeful dreamer with a perfectly wacky soap opera-ready explanation." Another fan countered with, they'll find some wacky way to make it plausible by soap opera standards. For example, it was very foggy and stormy, and what we didn't see was that it was actually a multi-car pileup that Luna walked up upon. This is the beautiful dance we do as soap fans. We know the rules of this universe. We know that dead is rarely dead and that a stormy night is the perfect cover for a resurrection in the making. Our hearts have been broken before, only to be miraculously mended when a character we love reappears, often with a dramatic new hairstyle and a mysterious past. The emotional payoff, why we need this to be true? Let's get real for a moment. We're not just invested in these characters, we feel for them. Luna's sweet, gentle spirit was a bright light in the often cutthroat world of Los Angeles high society. To lose her so suddenly felt wrong. It felt like a beautiful story was cut short. A return, orchestrated by Sheila, wouldn't just be a shocking plot twist, it would be an emotional earthquake. Imagine the moment. Poppy, consumed by grief, seeing a ghost from across a crowded room. RJ, finally trying to move on, having his entire world shattered and rebuilt in an instant. And the sheer, unadulterated chaos that would erupt when everyone realizes that not only is Luna alive, but Sheila is back and more powerful than ever. The confrontations, the tears, the revelations, the explosive family meetings, it's the stuff of soap opera dreams are made of. It would redefine alliances, create new enemies, and give Luna a strength and resilience she never knew she had. She would no longer be the innocent victim, but a survivor, forged in the fire of a grand deception. Your invitation to the drama. This is why we watch. This is why we tune in day after day through the amnesias, the evil twins, and the surprise paternities. We live for the what if. We crave the emotional roller coaster that only a show like The Bold and the Beautiful can deliver. So don't lose hope. Don't pack away your Team Luna shirt just yet. The story is far from over. In the world of soaps, if you don't see a body, and even sometimes when you do, anything is possible. The truth is out there, hiding in the shadows with Sheila Carter. And we have a feeling it's going to be spectacular. You simply cannot miss what happens next. Tune in to The Bold and the Beautiful, airing weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for times, and prepare for the shockwave that will redefine everything you thought you knew.